good, everybody? It's your boy Jamal _Hockey, and today we're back with another topic of the discussion. And if you see the title of this video, I am very serious about this topic. There's been a couple of people I talked to about this particular topic, and it's one of those things where reason why I'm serious about it because I like learning for myself. And if it's something that's going to be out there in the world, why not me have more knowledge over the particular origins of everything, and me be able to give my perspective and my views, because I do like talking, I do like sharing, and I feel like it's one of those things where people do actually need to know about it, and people need to be having this conversation. So without further ado, rather this is only one chapter that I'm gonna do of this, or multiple chapters. This is gonna be the etiology of homosexuality. And reason why it's etiology of homosexuality and not the origins of homosexuality is because etiology is more so tailor-made into relations with my belief. And it wasn't my belief originally, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it and then provide some backing. I will not say anything with wholehearted proof. These are all postulated statements that I'm going to be putting out, but I'm going to provide my sources in the description. So pretty much etiology is really getting into the cause, the root, where it starts. So it's still dealing with the origins, almost like etymology, which is the origins of words and the change of it over time. Etiology is more so getting into the origin still, but the condition. It's really pointing out that it's more so a condition, not a disease, a condition. Meaning that it's something that we are born with, or people who are homosexual, right? Whether you're gay, bi, right? That means you are born with it more so than it is a choice.
Oh, is that so?
Really, you have two different perspectives on that end then. You have the biological reasoning behind it, and then you have a psychosocial reasoning behind it, right? Psychosocial is dealing with relating the interrelation of social factors and individual thought and behavior. Basically, psychosocial is trying to say reasonings behind why homosexuality may be a choice, leading into the environmental factors, psychological factors, your surrounding, your peers, people that you like, things that you're hearing, listening, all these things is playing a role within the development of said child to lead them to said decision. And I was more so leaned towards that decision because I always was led to believe that it is a choice, the upbringing, right? How was this person raised? But there are well too many cases out there to where they had both parents, or they was raised by the father still. Like if you're dealing with a son, right? Raised by the father still, the father wasn't like, and still they were gay. So now it's like, well, is it still a psychosocial view? Do you still, or do you now lean more so to biological perspective, right? Multiple experiments, multiple things, multiple theories out there in this world that tries to point homosexuality being more so a biological thing, from the enlargement of certain glands within the brain. The thing is, even if you want to point out these certain discoveries where this certain gland is 34% larger within people who are homosexual than it is for people who are straight, right? There still has not been one direct gene pointed to say, hey, this gene is responsible for us knowing that if this person was born gay or not. But my thing is, with my thinking, how I'm choosing to, this is my perspective. What if there is one and it's not stated, right? And the reason why I say what if there is one and it's not stated is because now we're getting into the ramifications of knowing if there is or if there's not. Because we already know what society is like based off the given situation now.
Facts.
We know that there are people who are among us who have that sexual orientation, right? And what happens? These people are outcasts, banned. They don't have the same social equality as people who are straight. In terms of them going to court and justice and seeking justice, it's not the same. And that's the whole belief system and the creation of the LGBT community is because they were fighting for certain rights that they want, that other people have, because it's not the same. If there was a discovery of a gene that is a direct linkage to people who are people will flip. The world will flip. People will want what? People will want a cure. People will want this. People will want that. And I believe that before we can even get to even finding a whole hard discovery of the gene itself, the rhetoric behind coexisting with people who are in that situation, who have a different sexual orientation from people who are straight, that needs to change. But it's like when? So it's like, if I know that people are gay, cool. If I know that there's a gene that's a direct linkage to people being gay, I'm cool with it. But the norm, the people, the masses is not cool with it. And so when you get into the biological aspect of everything, right? Epigenetics is pretty much the study of changes in organisms caused by modifications of gene expressions rather than alterations of the genetic code itself. That pretty much means the structure and everything of the DNA is the same. It has not changed. But the behavior of the DNA itself is different. Hence the meaning behind why I can wholeheartedly believe someone can be born gay. Why there's not a discovery of a direct gene linked to it, I think it's probably because of that. To the point where there's behavioral changes within the DNA itself, but the code, the genome, everything around the genes, the nuke, all these things, right, within the mind, within the body, structurally is the same.
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
But reason why I call this chapter 1 is because I just want to give out my opinion. I want to give out my belief. I want to give out that first, because if you want to get deeper into everything, there's a lot of different articles, there's a lot of different theories, there's a lot of different surveys, there's a lot of different discussions, there's a lot of different studies of the human body post-mortem of both people who were gay and of people who were straight, and you see the differences within the mind of certain larger glands and certain larger things, or differences between the two, to point out, say, hey, this is the mind of the brain of someone who was gay versus the mind of the brain of someone who was straight. And I don't want to get deep into that because it's a lot of information, and really this video can be an hour long, but instead I'm gonna keep it short like this, and I'm gonna leave this with you guys before I even dive deeper into this category, dive deeper into this topic. All in all, to wrap things up, I believe people were born gay. Some people, not everyone, but people who are gay, they were born. But I do believe that for those who weren't born gay and are gay, it's a choice. And it's kind of weird getting into that, but it's one of those things when you get into the idea or the concept of law of attraction. Law of attraction is a very powerful thing, and that's something I want to talk about on another video. So that's it for me, man. This is your boy Jamal _Hockey. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Hit the bell to be notified. Check out the affiliate links below. Twitter, Instagram, website. And that 10K subscribers Q&A special. If you want to have this conversation with me, leave something in the email below, man. So peace out.